And I guess in what ways has your son been impacted by your lifestyle and your dietary shifts?
It's funny. He's been through so much because he was, like I said, he was about 3 when I started this. So he didn't have a lot of exposure to the junk food me, but he did have a little, and we have treats here and there still, but he really has embraced it. And it really what did it was the pandemic. Before that, he was a little bit more picky. He was in the picky age, so you go figure. But he started to embrace more healthy food when we couldn't get to the store. So like I was working, and then there was all this craziness going on in the world. So my friends would go and get us stuff if they could, but then we had to rely on the butcher and the local farmers to get food, which sounds like something out of the like 1800s, but that's what we had to do. But it really worked because as that food was what was here, he started to really embrace different tastes and different things. And so, now if I cut up Brussels sprouts or broccoli, he's like stealing them off the counter, which is crazy. But people are like, really? He does that? I stopped buying him cereal. I stopped buying pop and juice. I don't think he's really ever had pop much, but juice, I stopped buying that. And so he's used to what's here. So now if he can have a low carb soda like a Zevia, he's super excited, because that's something different for him. And I allow him, when we're out and about, people buy him things, we let him do that. But the other way it impacted him was when I told you, like I went through some things with my job and I felt really really, for lack of a better term, burnt out. And it resulted in me not being able to pick him up from school and stuff because I was working and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And, we just had a really good cry about it my last day of work. Like we finally just, let it go. I said, I did this for you, and both cried and he understood. He's very intuitive, but it's like that. It impacted him that I wasn't around him. So that was more of like a negative thing, but he understood why I had to do what I had to do for a short period of time. But yeah, it definitely, everything I do for my health and wellness totally affects him. And I usually can see it and I can see differences in him. So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.